In this video, we will show you how to replace your power seat switch on this Ford Fusion. This will be mounted directly to the side of your seat. Let's get into it. Okay friend, let's get started on our job. To gain access to the switch itself, we'll have to remove this panel. To start removing that, we'll start by removing this switch panel here. You can use a plastic trim tool for this. Carefully make your way in between and remove this piece. We'll just give that a quick inspection, make sure it is still reusable, and you can set that aside. Now we'll continue on to this handle. Once again, we're going to carefully pry it out of place. Now this will be the hardest part of the whole job. It's really not very hard. We're going to have to pull the seat cushion away so we can look along the back side. We're looking at this handle. You're going to find that you have a small metal clip holding it in place. Go ahead and remove that clip, and then you should be able to remove the handle as well. Now when you go to remove this pick, you want to be careful not to lose it. I'll take hold of it with some long nose pliers so we can control the removal process. There we are. Take hold of this piece, remove that, quick inspection, set it aside. Now we can start removing the panel. Carefully use your fingers, take hold of this, and we'll give it a little tug. It should want to start pulling away from the seat. If you find that it's stuck in place, it's just because there are push clips holding it in place. You can use a trim tool if you need to. There we are. Let's have a look at the back side here. Of course, if you wanted to, you could fully remove the panel, but it's not necessary. To separate this from the panel, we can just use a small pocket screwdriver. You'll find that you have 4 locking ears, 2 along this side here, and 2 along the other side. Carefully make your way in between this area and gently separate the tabs while you apply a little bit of pressure on that switch, gently pulling it away. We'll continue on pulling this out of place. There's one side. Once you do one side, typically you can just roll it out of position. If you need to, you can make your way to the other side. Continue on with your electrical wiring harness. This is going to have a locking tab. Go ahead and depress that and then separate the wiring harness. We'll just give each end a quick inspection for corrosion. And there it is, friend. Let's get ready for the installation of our brand new switch. Start with the electrical connector. Press it in, listen for a click, give it a little tug to make sure it's completely secure. Now we'll take this and we'll put it in place into the trim panel, making sure that we lock in all 4 of those corners. Listen for an audible click from each of those areas and give it a tug. Now we'll take this and we'll put it back into its original position. Now we can start taking this and put it in position. You want to pay attention to each one of your alignment tabs. Down along this bottom corner, you will also have a clip that goes along this rod here. Try to make sure we get everything aligned before we press it in. Get these back on here. You may have to raise or lower this trim panel a little bit. Let's get these in position here. Before installing the rearward lever, let's install the locking clip. Looking at the lever itself, you'll find that you have 2 slots for each of those ears to slide into. Just go ahead and start it right in one and then roll it into the other. We'll take this and slide it into position, make sure it's properly aligned, and press it in. Give that a tug, make sure it's completely secure. At this point, you will just want to test the switch functionality. As you can tell, it functions perfectly. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.